Cleveland Browns Stadium has a new name tonight, more than a year after the Browns ended its naming rights partnership with First Energy. The stadium is now officially Huntington Bank Field, thanks to a 20-year deal announced today. That's where we find Giovanni Ligi live tonight with the details. Gio, good evening.
Hey, good evening, Lena. Well, this is really the first time we're getting a look at the stadium in the dark, and it's really cool. You can see all of the light shades of green, and this talks of making this happen started months ago, but still there's a looming question of where the Browns are going to play in the future. Just days before the Cleveland Browns take on the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And after a year without a sponsor name.
All right, now, admit it. Huntington Bank Field has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Right? Right.
The stadium will now be called Huntington Bank Field for the next 20 years, according to the owners.
To be associated with the Browns, what an iconic sports team.
And while the financial terms of the deal were not disclosed, there's hope this spurs economic growth and development. That is, if the stadium is even here to stay.
I think it's a subject for another day, though. I think today is about a long-term partnership between what we believe are two of Ohio's premier institutions, Huntington Bank and the Cleveland Browns.
There's currently talks about moving the stadium to Brook Park, but city officials are trying to keep the current stadium in place, partly by offering hundreds of millions to keep it on the lake.
This is complex, it's complicated, it's going to take some time, and so at the appropriate time we'll address that. That's not today.
The mayor's office today responding to our questions about where the deal currently stands, saying in part, negotiations between the city and Sports Group are ongoing. And as you might remember, this was First Energy Stadium for 10 seasons until the Browns ended their partnership following the state bribery scandal involving First Energy. Meanwhile, the Haslams say they will answer more questions in the coming days about whether or not the Browns will be playing at this stadium for future seasons or a new stadium in Brook Park. So still so many questions, Lena.
Oh, yeah.
We'll continue following where they might end up.
You bet. Giovanni Ligi reporting live outside of Huntington Bank Field. We appreciate it. Thank you.